the regular meeting of the Hollister Planning Commission on 6/27/2024. The meeting is now called to order, and it is exactly 6 p.m. Commissioner Lenore, can you please lead us in the pledge?
Yes. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner. Staff, can you call roll, please?
Commissioner Lenore,
Present.
Commissioner Corona,
Present.
Commissioner Mizumi,
Present.
Vice Chair Belong,
Present. So verification of agenda posting.
The agenda for the City of Hollister Planning Commission of Thursday, June 27, 2024 was posted on the bulletin board outside of City Hall on Friday, June 21st, 2024 at 2:45 p.m.
Thank you. This is the time for anyone in the audience to speak on any item not on the agenda and within the subject matter jurisdiction of the commission. Speaker cards are available in the lobby and are to be completed and given to staff before speaking. When staff calls your name, please come to the podium, state your name and city for the records, and speak to the commission. If you are joining us via Zoom, please click on the bottom of your screen to raise your hand. If you are joining us via Zoom using a cell phone, please press 9. Each speaker will be limited to 3 minutes with a maximum of 30 minutes per subject. Please note that state law prohibits the commission from discussing or taking action on any items not on the agenda. Staff, do we have any public comments?
I do not have any public comments for items not on the agenda.
Okay, we're moving to the consent agenda. Do we have any questions for the commission on items on the consent agenda?
I do not.
Hearing none. Staff, do you have any public comments?
We do not have any public comments on this item.
There it is.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Okay, moving on to commission business. Maybe we have a staff report?
Yes, thank you. Let me just pull up the PowerPoint here. This item before you tonight is a proposed amendment to previously approved project Site and Architectural Review 2020-1 and Conditional Use Permit 2020-3. I think that's a typo. It's 2021-3, which was the construction of a new Taco Bell restaurant at 40 San Felipe Road with an outdoor dining component. And the amendment request before you tonight is to remove that outdoor dining area that was originally proposed in the plans for the project. The applicant has cited a couple of concerns with potentially installing the outdoor dining area, and they would like to not install it at this time. Those are that there's potential misuse of the outdoor dining area by non-customers of the restaurant, as well as the construction costs exceeded their initial project expectations. So they are trying to preserve some budget as well in not including this additional construction expense. And there are some ability for project amendments for projects approved by the Planning Commission or the Council at the staff level under Section 1724 130F of our code. However, because this amendment is specifically related to the outdoor dining area, which was a specific discussion by the Planning Commission during their original project hearing. And there are, the project description includes the outdoor dining area, as well as there are related conditions of approval. Considering the outdoor dining area, it does require to come back before the approving body for their consideration of the amendment. This is the existing site plan. The project is today pretty much completely built out. They actually have a temporary occupancy permit issued by the building department, so they are serving customers, but they don't have their full, complete final occupancy. But there was an outdoor dining area proposed here on the original plan set on the north side of the Taco Bell restaurant, and the proposal tonight is a request to remove that outdoor dining area. Everything else will remain the same, and this will allow them to complete the project and continue and kind of close out their anything else outstanding on the project and receive full occupancy. There is a related condition of approval. This is condition 84, which discussed that there would be a site detail submitted regarding the outdoor dining area. And there was a request for an approval of the barriers that would be placed between the dining area and the parking area. And we are recommending, if the Planning Commission approves the amendment, that this condition be removed. And then there is also a condition that staff and the applicant have been working through that was placed by a staff member who is no longer with the City of Hollister regarding defensive plants along the western boundary. So this condition doesn't have anything to do with the outdoor dining, but staff and the applicant are recommending removal of this condition. The city has water efficient landscape ordinance. All of the landscaping that's installed is compliant with that ordinance. However, because the staff member who placed this language in the condition regarding specifically defensive plants on the western boundary is no longer here, we are not comfortable interpreting that, and the plants are compliant with all of the provisions of our municipal code. So staff is comfortable with the planting that is at the site, and the applicant and staff would recommend removal of this condition as well. With that, the Planning Commission has 4 options before you tonight. One is to adopt a resolution approving the amendment to the project with findings and conditions as contained in the draft resolution. The second would be to adopt a resolution approving the amendments with modifications as considered and approved by the Planning Commission. You could also deny the proposed amendments, or you could continue the hearing and direct staff to provide additional information or clarification. We are recommending the Planning Commission select option 1. That concludes my presentation.
Thank you. Do we have any questions from the commission?
No.
I do have a question. I'm just wondering.
Of course.
So the dining area is going to go away?
Correct. They would not construct it at this time if the Planning Commission approves the amendment. Our code does allow an administrative approval of an outdoor dining area anywhere at a commercial place, so there could be a potential in the future that they could come and apply, and that could be something approved at the staff level.
And that's going to be replaced with what? I'm sorry, I didn't have the chance to read everything.
Yes, no problem. It's not being replaced with anything, so it'd just be a paved area and landscaped area that's outside of the restaurant as it is now. It just wouldn't have a covered outdoor dining area as originally proposed. So if you go out to the site now, it's currently not built. So it would be as the site looks now. And
There would be a paved concrete area, or would it be like bushes, or, I mean, did they say what they're gonna put in there?
So it's this paved area here. So this is the Taco Bell restaurant, and then you enter here from San Felipe Road. So there's parking area. The original approval, I'll back up one, had a small outdoor dining area with some bollard barriers between the parking and the outdoor dining area. The proposal would just remove that area, so it would remain this paved entrance area.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any further questions?
None for me.
Okay, moving to public comments.
Yes, I do have a public comment. So the first public speaker will be Ms. Catherine Sanchez, and I will note for the record that we also received a written comment that should have been forwarded to the Planning Commission, and copies are available from Ms. Catherine Sanchez.
Okay, and for the record, we're opening public comment at 6:10.
Thank you.
Planning Commissioner, my name is Catherine Sanchez. I'm a Hollister resident, and I live in District 1. My comments are regarding the landscaping, really, and the fence that would face the western side by the railroad track. And I would encourage you to support the perimeter, the landscaping, and the fencing that is going to allow good visibility. And I believe that the metal fencing that's there now encourages a welcoming, neighborly kind of setup instead of a solid fence. A solid fence, my experience, is graffiti prone. So I was happy to see that you had them put in the metal fence. It's like a wrought iron fence. That's really my focus, that something easily maintained and clean. And one remark might be just the bollards that I think in my mind are kind of defensive. If someone were to run into the pavement area, perhaps that is a good thing to have. Maybe we don't have to have it, but it's a very nice Taco Bell. I don't want anybody running into it. Thank you for hearing my comments.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I do have a second speaker card for Mr. Hugh Murphy representing the applicant if the commission had questions. But otherwise, he indicated to me that he didn't have any particular comments to provide.
Does anyone from the commission have questions for the applicant?
I have no other speakers.
Are the mallards staying? Or could you...
The proposal is to remove the bollards.
So because they're part of the outside
Correct.
outdoor dining. And we don't feel like we need them to protect the restaurant.
No.
We've got curbs and stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? Okay, I'd like to close public hearing at 6:12. Now we'll open up commission discussion and deliberation.
I'm good.
I'm good. Okay, so hearing none, I'd entertain a motion.
Resolution number? Gonna make my last resolution right now.
2024-9.
-9. So I move we approve Planning Commission Resolution 2024-9, amending Site and Architectural 2020-01 and CUP, was it also 2021-3, correct?
Yes.
To remove the approved outdoor dining area associated with the conditions of approval, located at 40 San Felipe Road at Taco Bell, as stated in the resolution with findings and conditions.
We have a motion on the floor.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. And we will move to Planning Commissioner reports.
Okay. I'm relocating. Is this on? I wanted to relocate over here because I'm talking to you. Talking to the Planning Commission. I know everybody knows that it's my last meeting, and I wanted to assure the city residents that I won't be back. So this is for sure. I'm done. But in regards to planning, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you stepping up, because it's not an easy job, and it's always had controversy, but none more so than now. So I just wanted to tell you to rely on staff. Staff is professionals. They went to school for a lot of degrees for planning. You should bond tightly with them. When I went to the Planning Commissioner Academy, they said one thing they want to encourage is staff maintaining a relationship, commissioners maintaining a relationship with the staff. Because when I want to know something, that's who I call. And they're doing a great job on the staff reports, so it's just a matter of doing your homework, taking public input from folks that are out there. Yeah, I always do the listening. You can ask anybody I've ever met with. I tell them before I get there, no promises. I don't really do that. And I know you folks won't either, and I know you don't do that. And I know that it's a good information you get sometimes with meeting with developers. It's not this thing that is so people are worried you're getting bought. No, it is you getting information on a potential project that might come before you, but certainly you don't say, if you're for it or not. So I think that's always a good thing. But I also want to very much encourage you to go to the next Planning Commissioner Academy. It's very important, and it's in Northern California. I know I already said it, but that is an important tool for you moving forward, because the legislation is changing every year, and then you get that update on everything, and really, the arena numbers are real, so don't let people tell you it's not. Of course, let the council handle the political end, and you do your beautiful planning based on the general plan that you already had a hand in doing. Very proud of you. It's a very big accomplishment to be part of that document. That's the mother document for the city, so once you get it all done, just keep looking at it and getting those objectives done for your goals. Minding those RENA numbers. You've got 8 years. It's not something that happens overnight. I hope you get as close as you can. I hope the mayor is successful in getting the numbers down. But anyway, I don't want to do too much politicking. But I want to say that I've been very thankful to be on the Planning Commission twice. And I love this city, and it's a great city. So if we could just concentrate on being, work together, that would be good. But remember, you have a lot of good opportunity to shape your city. And I've been doing it for a long time. And, I had David Shoeboy helping he was here 19 years. You guys are going to be great. Stephen, you're going to make a great chairman. So I just want to say, you might see me once in a while. So thank you for allowing me to speak. And I really enjoy serving the Planning Commission for the city of Hollister. I don't think I ever found a planning commissioner. I know I never had a planning commissioner I didn't like. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner Lenore. And thank you for all your years of service as well.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Any other commissioner reports?
Mr. Chair, if I could, I would just like to say it's been a pleasure working with you, Commissioner Lenore, and I've learned from you. Most importantly, this year, Halloween judging downtown will not be the same without you.
You've been a pleasure to meet, both of you guys. I really had a good time that day. Doesn't mean I still can't do it. That was a blast. Thank you.
Again, it was a pleasure, and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Staff, do we have any reports?
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank Commissioner Lenore for your years of service on the Planning Commission. I know you stepped away for a little while to serve on the council, but you were here when I started, and I've appreciated your advice over the years as well and your feedback. And I know the community thanks you for your many years previously as a staff member, as a commissioner, as a council member, and just a valued community member for the city of Hollister. You've done a lot behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, and you'll be missed. But I...
Like a headache? I really appreciate working with both you and Amber. I met you not that long ago, and I always love interacting with planners, and you guys are smart, so bring us some good things. I know you will.
Yeah, so I wish you the very best of luck in your new place in Oregon. That's very exciting.
It is.
You're going to go bug David Huba, I'm sure. Couldn't get away from you for too long. So thank you so much for your service to
Thank you
this
for your
community.
kind words.
I'd like to introduce to the commission Brendan Coy, our newest associate planner here, who's joined us from CSU Monterey Bay as a campus planner, and he joined us last week. So I'm sure you'll be hearing from him soon with some project reports, and he'll be presenting before you, I'm sure, before too long. So welcome, Brendan, to the
Welcome.
team.
Welcome to the family.
And finally, I just wanted to give a quick update on the general plan update. We are very close to releasing the revised draft general plan, climate action plan, ag preservation program, and EIR. So I expect that to be out hopefully by no later than the end of next week. My goal was technically tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I've been lagging behind on my own reading here, but we are very close to
Quick
having
question,
that document released. Of course.
Please. Does that go through another round of planning commission public hearings, or not
It will.
just straight back to council?
Yes, it will come back before the planning
Okay.
commission.
All right, I just wondered. Maybe I'll come and comment. That's the public, right? I'm not gone yet.
Certainly. I believe those are my only reports. I don't think I'm missing anything. So thank you.
And Miriam, thank you. Thank you for all your stuff. You're always taking care of me. Yeah. You're very kind and friendly when I come to the office, so I appreciate that.
Okay, so I guess there's only one order of business left to do.
I move that we adjourn the meeting of June 27th, 24. Whoa, 2024.
And we have a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 And it looks like we have a majority, so ayes have it. Thank you, Commissioner Lenore. Thank you.
Thank you all.